You did a good job winning, but now you must face me for the championship. I hope you brought your A game, unknown fighter. How dare you use such trickery to beat me? Draw your sword. Oh, I can't believe I lost. I can't believe it. Oh well, it was a good fight. And the champion is... Well, who are you? Remove your helmet. Show us who you are. What? A girl? I cannot be beaten by a girl. I demand a rematch. At once.
Incoming! My name is Hybristia of the Woodland Realm.
How dare you? How dare you? Guards, get her at once. Get her.
Okay, boss. Yeah, boss. Come on. Come on, guys. Let's go. Come on, guys.
See you later, suckers!
Admiral, have your men close off the bay. At once. Come on, Admiral, do it. Oh, that sounds like green coat business. I need permission from one of my superiors to do that. Ignore that request, Admiral. That is a green coat matter. We rednotes will not get involved. I will get you for this. I will. I will show you. You could not treat Prince Barrow this way.
Well, that was fun. Looks like the wind is taking me east.
You wanted the best? Well, they couldn't make it. So here's what you get. From Michigan, Mikey J Productions.
Where's Georgie?
And Georgie. Guess who's back? Back again. Mikey's back.
Tell a friend.
Hey, everybody. Here we are with episode 52
Yeah, I
of
think
the
so.
Brick Chat. And we have our big giveaway today. But before we go any further, let me just say, if you like this stream or any of the content on the channel, please
Like, comment, and subscribe.
I'll be getting down into it after the intro coming in. Well, I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. We have a good show lined up for everyone today. Mrs. Mikey J will be building some more Harry Potter. We'll be doing our giveaway for this bad boy. And we have some Lego ideas to discuss and just some more,
Lego.
Lego fun.
Lego fun time.
But let's see. Ginger is here. He says, I can't watch, but just stopping to say hello. Well, thank you for
so
joining
much
us.
for stopping in. We appreciate it.
Oliver is here.
Well, hello, Oliver. Welcome.
It says, ahoy, ahoy, hey.
Ahoy, hey.
Ginger was rocking out to the intro there. Oliver's got a jar of dirt.
A jar of dirt.
Are you related to Bill Cipher? Seems familiar.
I don't know who Bill Cipher is.
And Real Whole Egg is in the house. Hello, Mayo.
Hello,
How are you
Mayo.
today? You have 2 entries in the giveaway. So.
Yes. And doesn't he get a Lego YouTuber Hello Ahoy?
Ah, yes, he does. Thanks for reminding.
Oh my. This is Mike J's on the ball today.
Yeah. Let me find it here. Put them down at the bottom. I moved everything around. So, Mayo, this one's for you.
Ace Ventura, pet detective. And you must be the Monopoly guy. Thanks for the free parking.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Ah.
And it is Bill. He says, I was Will, but I changed my name.
Ah.
And Ginger says he's got to get ready for jujitsu, but I'll listen while I do.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Except his is Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
It is Brazilian, yes. Yes. He did say that last time.
Ameo says, I'll be in and out of this episode because of the giveaway.
Oh, all right.
All right. So what are we working on today, dear?
Well, it's a hodgepodge because I opened up my my other Dumbledore's office because I had 2 of them, and I was working over the weekend. I was working on my Hogwarts Castle, and so I opened it because I stole some pieces, and so I'm trying to just put it together as much as I can. Like right now, I'm missing this piece because I used it, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I'm just trying to put it together the best I can. And you're here to watch because it's a hodgepodge of everything. Like because I stole a bunch of these and all of these out of it because my tower on my Hogwarts, on my Great Hall, I turned it because I didn't like the look of it from behind me. When you guys look at it from behind me, and it's better now because I turned it. But then when I look at it from my Diagon Alley down this way, I didn't like the look of it because I could see within it, and I only wanted people to be able to see within it on the other side, like all the other ones are turned. So I don't know, it just kind of bugged me. So I wanted to actually add a little piece there. So I did. I added a little piece so it doesn't look as open when you look from Diagon Alley. But I used all the parts, or I used some parts.
Yeah.
And so now I have all these open bags. Because officially, I was going to start the banners because I opened the banners already. You know, I opened up the Slytherin banner because I had green in there, and I wanted to see if I could use the green in my Shire mock, which I didn't end up using it anyway. But so I have that open. So I have all these bags opened, and I need to do something with them before I start losing parts. So that's what I'm doing today.
Oliver says, I didn't know there was such a giveaway. Yes, every week you tune into the show and we do a Can You Guess the Lego minifigure segment. And if you are the first one in the chat with the correct answer, you can get entered for our big giveaways we do every 10 episodes.
Yep, it's 10 names.
It's 10 names, and you can get entered more than once. Like Infamous Convict, for example, he's got 4 entries in this giveaway because he really wanted the moving van. So, and we didn't know Lego was going to bring it back. But,
right? Yeah. Well,
I'm not surprised that they did. Honestly,
it was such a
But yeah, you know. So,
save yourself $180 of Lego, but who wouldn't want to buy $180 of Lego?
Speaking of which, Mayo says, have you guys ever shown off your parts inventory? No, not since we've got it somewhat organized. I
think we did do maybe a short on it, just showing the ice cream buckets that were full. But yeah, we're not super organized. And we have a whole bunch of ice cream buckets because we love ice cream. So we eat it a lot, and they're nice plastic buckets. So we just put them in there, and I did organize them, but yeah, no, nothing like in depth or anything.
Well, and the problem that I always run into with our parts inventory is that as soon as we get good parts, like they tend to get used fairly quickly. Like we're constantly making bricklink orders and getting new parts because it's if there's good parts to use, we end up using it, and so what ends up in our inventory that's not used is like yellow bricks and pink bricks and stuff like that less desirable colors, or it'll be like the funny shaped plates, like gray plates or something like that that they came from like spaceships or something
like these. I don't know.
Well,
I mean, we don't do any. We have
well,
tons
that
of
one
these.
we could find a use for that one.
Well, we have like a gazillion of them.
Yeah.
But this is my parts bucket. It's my Harry Potter parts bucket. So we have a bunch of those little things too, But yeah, like Mike said, we get parts. We buy parts that we need because we don't have them. And then as soon as we get them, it's not like we keep them. We actually use them.
Like this is our most recent bricklink order. It came in, and these are all parts that are going to my Black Falcon's fortress
that he's going to build.
So I bought it specifically to build that.
Some of those arches in there are mine, though.
Yeah, I know. We'll have to go through it.
Yeah.
And then this I pulled out of our actual inventory.
Don't
Look at me
take
shaking
my
my cup.
arches.
Shaking my cups.
Don't start. Don't start. Don't start.
And Oliver says, "Oh, okay, that makes sense." Yeah, so unfortunately you can't get entered in today's giveaway.
Right. But we are we gonna have a Can You Guess It today?
No, not today, because we're doing the actual giveaway.
Oh, okay.
But starting next week we'll be
starting the next 10.
Yeah, and we've been talking about what we want to give away. I have this brickhead that I was contemplating throwing in for the next giveaway, but I'm having second thoughts about it now, and I'm kind of thinking I might just hold on to it and never open it and see what the value is on it like 5 or 6 years from now. But for the giveaway for you guys, I was thinking of maybe getting a Speed Champion car.
Well, maybe you should do a poll.
Maybe I'll do a poll.
And see what people want. Uh-oh. So here I am missing pieces already. I can't go on.
The build's already come to a stall.
A halt. I already can't do it.
Ginger says, I could, Mayo. It would be a 15 seconds short of a bin of disorganized Lego.
Yeah. I hear you.
Mayo says the live chat moved on the YouTube app. It did. I noticed that as well. It's rather annoying. You click on it, it's like it's not here no more. Then why does it say it's there? Come on.
Say it's there?
King Oldorf is here, and
Hello?
he says, has Jen stopped saying any jiggle word yet? And King Oldendorf is a member of the channel, and here's his special introductory video. Glad you could make it, my friend.
Hello there.
King Oldendorf.
Hello, Happy Builder.
Hello, Happy Builder.
It went down in the sump pump area?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
So it's lost forever?
Well,
maybe not.
We might be able to recover it, but we'll see.
So Oliver says, yeah, it did. It's really annoying.
No. Here's your chip.
Yeah, talking about the live chat moving. And Monkey Legend is here. Hello, Monkey Legend.
Hello.
How are you today? And Rula is here as well.
Hello, Rula.
Hey.
Hello.
Rula has been one of our longer supporters here on the channel. Been subscriber for many, many moons now.
Many, many moons. What am I going to do here?
Mama.
What?
So,
Big Nate Bricks is here.
No,
He says, hey.
Hello, Big
hey.
Nate. In a little while, okay?
And Mayo says there's a guaranteed way of getting organized quarterly on the last weekend of every weather season.
Oh, that is good. Yeah, it's interesting.
Monkey Legend says, I'm doing good. I'm doing rather well. I have nothing to complain about too much. I went to physical therapy, working on my crappy ankle, so that's one less thing to worry about.
Right.
And a hole. I'm not sure what that means.
Ahoy, maybe? Somebody was supposed to say ahoy.
A hole?
Hey, that doesn't sound good.
Rula says, I've been around since the top 10 days. Oh, I got you. That's what brought you in, was those top 10 countdowns I did way back when. A couple of them are some of the biggest videos I've ever done on the channel. Probably should do more of those. I got a creature climbing all over me.
Creature? Oh. Sure do.
Moments of the Magic is here. Hello, Moments.
Hello.
How are you today? And I will play this one for you, sir.
Ted, Annette! Hey, glad you could come. How you doing? Give me your coat. Ted has a small carpet cleaning business in receivership. They got $15,000 left on the house at 8%. They're okay.
So they're okay.
Rula says, I've been around since the top 10 Lego pirate ship video days.
Yeah,
that's been a long time now. And we're waiting on Mayo to explain the A-Hall.
Oh.
And let's see.
Do I take all of my creation?
The creation you got crawling over, Dad?
Mm-hmm.
Monkey Legend says, I found your channel while watching Danny Bob, LOL. Oh, yeah, that's right. I've seen you in Danny Bob's chats. I haven't been in her chats quite so much of late, but
thanks for finding us there.
Thanks for finding us there. Yeah.
I am trying to see what I can do.
I knew there was something I want to talk about. And Mayo, I wanted to talk to you specifically. You had you did a community post, poll on Friday night Lego live streams to watch. And, I can only speak for myself, obviously, but I tend to bounce back and forth between you and Moments of the Magic stream. I didn't vote because I watched both of you guys, and I thought that would be unfair to just pick one. And so, yeah. And Ginger says, that's my story too. Yeah, I met you through Lego Danny Bob. And Oliver says, you were the top 10 Lego pirate ship guys I used to watch way back when I wasn't sub yet. Oh, yeah. Hey, yes, that's me.
That's him.
Yeah. Well, I went on I took a detour on YouTube for a while, and I didn't make a single YouTube video for about a year and a half or so. So, but we've been back at it pretty heavily since
March of last year.
But for me, she's been in it with me since March of last year. But I've been, this September will mark 2 years, I think, of pretty consistent uploading.
For Lego.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Oliver says, I rediscovered your channel from King Ollendorf. Yes, I remember. That's why I figured that was you with the cipher, but you threw me off the Oliver part. Ginger says, I won her a win yesterday night. Oh, yeah, I saw something that she switched over to play in Fortnite, if I believe correctly, which just surprised me. I saw that she was playing the new Star Wars game, and while that game looks cool and all, I don't know if it's something that's really high on my radar or anything. So, when someone's streaming a game that I'm not super interested in, like, yeah, I'm not probably gonna tune in and check that out too much. But if I would have known she was playing Fortnite, me and Georgie would have got on there and maybe kicked her butt. Monkey Legend says, I'm just working on some random Star Wars builds.
Nice.
That's cool. And let's see. Mayo says, when you're torn, always abstain. Yeah, that was kind of my thoughts. I'm not a fan of Fortnite, I take it.
Who?
Mayo. And then Oliver says, I'm trying out a different name online before I switched in real life. Gotcha. And Monkey Legend said she did play Fortnite Star Wars last night. Yeah, I went back and was watching some of the replay today, and I saw she started out with that, but then she switched to Fortnite a little later on, which surprised me. And Oliver says, yeah, I used to be Will Cipher because my name in real life is Will. And what's cool, one of the things I like about you is you're a fellow Michigan native.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty cool. We don't meet a lot of them in our neck of the woods, literally and figuratively. King Old North says, well, I have to wait tomorrow for an SD card as the Lego racing game need a lot of storage and I don't have enough.
Oh.
Well, you can always send some things to your, if you're talking about on the Switch, you can always archive your data and whatnot. I hear you on that. Jen just got the new Zelda game. She's been playing that quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I have.
So eventually I plan on add some content to that on the gaming channel as well.
Although he did it reluctantly.
That's not entirely true.
That is true. He said I would have to edit it. Well, I offered to edit it because he wasn't seeming like he really wanted to do it.
Well, here let's tell the true story. She's telling you the part that she's not wrong. Those words did come out of my mouth.
I was gonna say, I speak the truth.
But here's the whole story, and that is, we have been playing the Ninja Turtles games, the three of us, and I've been having fun playing those games with everybody. And I recorded footage of them. And on my gaming channel, I'd always wanted to do something with those Ninja Turtles games. But, they're so popular and everything. Like, I didn't just want to do another, well, here's a look at this game that, there's 500 other videos doing the same kind of thing. And, well, I came up with an idea to make them like an arcade movie. Because, they each have their own, narrative, and the stories in a way build off of each other, and by the time you get to the third game, which is Shredder's Revenge, it all kind of comes full circle in a lot of ways. And so we recorded the footage for that, but I've been so busy doing Lego stuff, getting all the Lego videos done and all that kind of stuff, that I haven't had a lot of time to devote to anything on my gaming channel whatsoever. And so the prospect of her doing, another gaming segment on that channel when I'm not even putting anything on that channel right now. It's been basically Mrs. Mikey J's gaming channel of late.
Wow. I'm just trying to help you out.
So I've spent over the last week, I've gotten 2 of the 3 Ninja Turtles videos done. So I'm feeling a little bit better about that. And I'm excited about them. They might only get 20 views, but I'm happy about them.
I'm happy to be a part of them.
Monkey Legend saying he was playing Fortnite before the stream. Yeah, we play Fortnite every now and again. Georgie and I do. Mrs. jumps on as well, but her graphics card on her PC has not been enjoying Fortnite of late, and so she'd have to play it on her Switch, and I think that she'd have to re-download it or something. So she really hasn't been playing it much. But Georgie and I, we play some Fortnite every now and again.
I'd be sad if I lost my Fortnite stuff. I would be.
Mayo says Fortnite is such a low quality player versus player game. Ginger says, in from Connecticut, as soon as I'm 18, I'm getting the heck out of Dodge.
Out of Connecticut, huh? Oops.
See, it's always been funny to me that they spell it Connecticut because it almost looks like Connecticut.
Connecticut. Mm-hmm. Connecticut.
King Old North says, I play Fortnite and dies within the first minute and gave up as I got anger problem with shooting game.
I hear you. I'm not a good shooter either.
But when you play as a team, like
teams are better.
Because Georgie's surprisingly good.
He is. He's better than me.
And I am an old school first person shooter player. Like I played GoldenEye and then N64. I played the original Halo. So if it's a first person kind of shooter game, I tend to get it real quick. Even though Fortnite's technically third person shooter, it's close enough.
So Georgie's a wild card. You never know what he's gonna do.
So
I just shoot at you with a scoper.
Yeah.
So much so that I'm really not much of a builder in that game. And you'd be surprised the amount of builders I can take out because while they're sitting there trying to build something, they just got 3 shots to the dome and they're down.
He's gonna get them in headshots. He enjoys himself a little too much. Taking out those builders.
King Old North says, I haven't decided to play a game with you yet, Mikey, but I got to stop buying any more game as I'm saving for Lego display mock. Well, it sounds like you just bought 2 games with the new Lego driving game and Zelda. What is
what's going on with Treebeard over
why
there?
Why is Treebeard attacking my Helm's Deep?
Right. Treebeard's a good guy.
Treebeard's causing chaos over in my Helm's Deep area.
Oh, he's kicking stuff.
All right. Calm down. Ooh, he says, I do know the location of underground Lego resale store in Gaylord. Really?
Ooh. Underground, huh?
All right, George. That's enough.
George. You're causing a little bit too much noise, bud.
So I have a question for you.
I'm still working on that underground Lego store in Gaylord.
What collectible minifigures have made their way up to Upper Michigan / UP area as of right now? Because we're about a month away from our extended stay up there, and we've got all the Disney ones that we want, but I'm still in the market for some more Black Falcons and Orcs, but they never really showed up down here too much, unfortunately. I mean, we need to go back to
Barnes and Noble has them.
Barnes and Noble, but I'm hoping that
but like Walmarts and Targets and stuff, I haven't seen them.
Yeah,
whoever works there has been taking them. They come in, they take them or something because I haven't seen them.
Rula says, I keep missing Mayo streams as the time difference. Only was able to hop on the ones that were 12 or 24 hour, but those are crazy long. Yeah.
How do you fit this back on?
Well, you broke it.
You broke him.
I'm trying to fix him.
Well, just leave him there. We'll fix him. He's broken.
Monkey Legend says, I'm more into playing solo. I gotcha. And Oliver says, fun fact, it's against the laws to call Arkansas Arkansas.
Against the law, huh? They get you. Arkansas.
Ginger says, yeah, I play support / sniper for my friends.
I I'm a healer. That's about all I can do.
Oliver says, my dad and my friends all play Fortnite. None of us call build for the life of us. Not horrible, not great, but decent.
Yeah.
None of us can build, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's so many people that they worried about building their little towers to protect themselves and everything. And like I said, I can take out a wall with my assault rifle, and then they got a few shots to the dome and they're down. The only thing is they have all these specialty weapons they're constantly bringing in. Like Georgie and I played the other day, and they brought lightsabers back, I saw. And I was like, oh, you know, so you got to kind of adjust your play style to whatever kind of specialized weapon is the current hotness in that game.
And I was destroying everybody.
With yours?
I didn't even have a lightsaber. I was destroying everybody.
You were just destroying everybody.
Guns!
Rula says, I haven't played any video games seriously since Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 days. Those were some fun times in multiplayer lobbies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. Oliver says, we're just getting the Christmas/Thanksgiving collectible minifigures.
Wow.
It's crazy to me that they're so far behind. Hopefully, like I said, I can find some more orcs and Black Falcons up there because I will be looking. Ginger says, we need a Star Wars collectible minifigure. Have they haven't never done one, have they?
Not that I know
That
of.
surprises me.
Yeah, that is surprising. They haven't done a series of them yet.
And Brickapix is here.
Hello, Carrie.
Hello, Brickapix. And this one is for you.
Slytherin house wins the House Cup.
Like that. So top tips. Please don't forget to click that like button and subscribe for more videos. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
So I could make a joke there, but Mrs. Mikey J doesn't approve. She says I've played that joke on long enough.
It's over. Leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Leave it alone. You guys are funny, haha.
Let's see.
Har. Oh.
Oliver says, where are you staying up there? We have a place in Detour.
Stud. I don't know where it went. It's just a stud.
So north of the bridge and east.
Northeast. Northeast of the bridge.
Brickapec says, Hot allowed Lego Ginger Productions. Hasbro would sue if they had a monopoly on selling just figures for Star Wars. Oh, it's not allowed.
Oh, it's not allowed?
Because Hasbro I gotcha. That's why.
Hasbro sells what?
Hasbro sells Star Wars action
figures.
And so I guess they must have the exclusive deal on selling those. So that's why they can't do it.
Maybe that's why they put out so many duplicates all the time of the Star Wars. Because at least it gets out the minifigures.
Monkey Legend says, I'm not a fan of Target exclusive Legos because I live in Canada and I couldn't get the cheap set with Mace Windu.
Oh.
Yeah, I wish I could get a Mace Windu, honestly.
Do they want to see my Bam Bam?
Okay, let's see your Bam Bam. Go over there.
I'm coming, guys. So he's almost complete.
Oh, right there. There you go.
He's almost complete.
This is Ban Ban's garden.
Garden of Ban Ban.
Garden of Ban Ban.
He's almost complete. I need his tongue and mouth.
You need his tongue?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's very, careful.
His tongue is right here, so I just need his mouth.
Well, good job. I love how you make all your little characters with the Legos. It's very creative of you.
You do a good job.
You do. Well, he's cool. Thanks for sharing.
I'm just working on Jumbo Josh.
Oh, Jumbo Josh. Okay, well, let us know.
He's huge.
He is.
I might work on so we are.
Yeah.
More than
Even with all these sets out here, he still is He's still very creative.
Oliver says, I'm fairly decent with cars. I've gotten 30 kills worth of Countach once. In Fortnite, you've killed that many people running them over?
Wow. You are pretty deadly with a car.
Brickapick says, shake your cups, peeps. I said cups.
Uh-huh.
King Oldnor says, Lego Star Wars cannot sell solo minifigure. Hasbro got the license for action figure of Star Wars, and minifigures count as action figures.
Ah. Minifigures count as action figures.
Oliver says, in Saintingness, there's a KC Hobbies, which usually has some old Hot Wheels and occasionally has Lego. Really?
KC Hobbies.
I might have to check that out next time we're in
Yeah.
Saintingness.
Pretty awesome.
And Monkey Legend says, oh, dang, that's good. Better than what I can do with those parts.
Yeah, Georgie. I know. He comes up with some good stuff. I love it. You think with all the sets he has, he wouldn't have to, as he's chatting back there. But him coming up with his own stuff, he does that a lot.
Well, everyone approves, Georgie.
Yeah,
they like your
likes
creation.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I wasn't going to do that, but I did.
And let me get my ticker tape parade running. So I don't know if you guys saw, but there was a new Lego Batman set that images got officially released today. And let's take a look at it. It is the Batcave Shadow Box. Let me take this off real quick. See, it's 18 plus, set number 76252, 3,981 pieces. So it's a pretty nice size set. It's interesting that they went with a shadow box type of idea with it. And I guess it's based on Batman Returns. And here's a look at the back of the box. And
lots of pieces.
Yeah. Aren't they going to be selling that Batmobile solo as well? I think I heard correctly that was coming solo, because I do like that Batmobile.
Don't we have one like that?
We have one similar, but that's exactly like the one from the movies.
Oh, is it?
Now I gotta say the inside of this is pretty stinking cool. I do like it. I'm not saying I like it enough that we're gonna buy it, but I do think it's a pretty cool looking set. The whole shadow box thing, it's an interesting choice, I guess.
So is it more like a shelf piece?
Yeah.
Than a play set?
Yeah, it's more of a shelf piece.
That's sure. Why.
But here are the minifigures, and you got the Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman. You got two variations of Batman. You got Bruce Wayne, Alfred, the Penguin or Chester Cobblepot, and then the guy on the far left, I'm trying to think of his name, but he was in Batman Returns, Christopher Walken's character. I was drawing a blank there for a second. I don't remember his character in the show, but he played a pretty big role in the movie as well. So, I mean, it's kind of interesting. I think it's the first time we've gotten a official Christopher Walken minifigure. If I could do a good Christopher Walken impression.
Where's Howard when you need one?
Yeah. And so you can see this lady sticking her head through the shadow box. So, I mean, it's a pretty nice size set. It's not small. See, it's definitely a shelf piece.
A shelf piece.
Yeah.
Well, that's why they did it, because then you can still see it on the inside.
And there's Alfred and Bruce Wayne having some tea down in Batcave.
Well,
I'm trying to figure out what this little button does. I mean, I'm sure it's some kind of lighting thing or something, but they showed the image, but they don't really show what it does. But
maybe it lights the bat signal.
Maybe it does.
Yeah.
So, are you guys interested in this set? Is this something you guys plan on picking up? Let's see.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, Richard Cranium is here. Hello. Hello, Richard.
Hello, Richard.
Well. Look who popped in. Great to see you guys. Great to see you as well. And Ginger had to take off. Go get his jujitsu on.
Have fun in class.
Oliver says, actually, minifigures don't count as action figures. M&R used to have a vid. The minifigs count as collectible rather than action figures. Lego can sell Star Wars collectible minifigures. Huh.
Oh, we got conflicting reports here.
Moments of the Magic said that set is fire.
Oh, the Batman one.
Richard Cranium says, that's the big question, Mikey. Are you going to be a buyer of this new Batman set? No, probably not. I do think it looks great, though, but I don't think that's one we'll be picking up.
But it is nice.
Monkey Legend says, the Batcave looks good. Am I going to get it? Heck no. Oliver says, a fan misquoted the original doc, but Lego ran with it rather than trying to do it. Spring of 2019 is when this all came out. Oh, the original document on the Lego collectible minifigure for Star Wars. Oh. And Richard says, nope, that set is an exclusive Batmobile.
Oh.
I thought I saw a rumor that they were bringing one out, but maybe I'm wrong.
Alrighty.
Brickapix likes it. She says that does look very good. Moments of the Magic says, if I win the lotto, then yeah, I will buy it.
Well, yeah.
If you win the lotto, can you buy me one too?
Right, send us one.
Oliver says, that looks sick, but I know I can't afford it.
Right.
And Richard says, I have nowhere for it, but love it. And Moments of the Magic says, well, Christopher Walken's name is Max Shrek. Yes.
Oh.
That's right. And he says, the button lowers the garage door.
Oh, nice. Fancy.
Oliver wants a Lego set for Nowhere. Wouldn't a UCS Nowhere be sick? That would be pretty cool.
It would be cool. I mean, they do those helmets.
It
wouldn't be hard. Right, hollow one of those
throw some
out.
minifigures in it.
Yeah, it'd be easy, man.
They ever do like a Galactus helmet or something.
Right.
Galactus bust.
All right, well, I can't make this now either. I can't make any of these.
So Brickapix says, no, I will not be getting it. King Oldendorf says, I will get it if it's like 75% off. Oliver says, Max Shrek, the guy who played Nosferatu in 2022. Oh, in like 1922, yeah. They did have the same name, didn't they? I bet that they did that on purpose in Batman. It wouldn't surprise me. Moment says, I have the Disney castle to buy. If I get extra funds somewhere, then maybe. I'm still waiting to see what the deal is on that Disney castle.
I didn't know that there was a Disney
well, yeah, they retired the one that you have, and then they're already announced a new one. I'm hoping it is the one from Disneyland. If
that's Aurora's castle.
If they just redo the castle that Cinderella's castle again, I mean, you might as well just left it up on the shelves. Like I don't understand that. That's like retiring a UCS Millennium Falcon just to release a new one next year. Like, okay.
Don't they do that?
They usually wait a couple of years before they do it again.
All right, let's see if I can build this part. If not, I'm going on to the banner.
Oliver says, I have a band field trip down to Nashville tomorrow. I'm a bit strapped for cash currently. Lego's kind of out of my budget currently. Yeah, I bet. I had a trip to Nashville.
Have fun. Be safe.
Monkey Legend says, I want that set, but the Batcave, but the bank already hates me.
I hear ya.
Oliver says, UCS Death Star, ring any bells? Yeah, but see, they haven't released a new Death Star, and how long has it been? You know, someone's got to know. When's the last time they released a big Death Star? Like, Lego Daybot doesn't even have one. So, there you go. So, that's not this decade. Since 2020, I bet they haven't released one. So, I mean, if they waited till 2025 or something to do another big Disney castle, Cinderella's castle, I'd be like, okay. But to keep that old one on shelves for so long, like it was on store shelves for a better part of a decade, and then retire it for like not even a full year, and then already say, oh, we got a new one coming out. I think it'd be better to go and do the Aurora's castle.
Right. Because that's at Disneyland.
Mm-hmm.
Or, yeah. Disney World's in Florida, Disneyland's in California.
Monkey Legend says, my custom tie and interceptor fell off the table. Oh, no.
Oh, no. That is unfortunate. Yeah, we had a train crash a couple days ago. Our train flew off the table.
Yeah, when train fell off the track.
Mm-hmm.
Oliver says there was one in 2009 that was retired in 2013. In 2014, the new one came out. They're talking Death Stars, I'm assuming, but there hasn't been one since then, though. Correct? Like that was the last time. So it's been a decade of since that Death Star came out. So
I'm hoping for Aurora's castle.
You would probably have to buy that if that came out.
I might have to buy that. I mean, I do love the Aurora's castle. I mean, if it was Belle's castle, absolutely I would buy that darn thing in a heartbeat. I could mull over an Aurora's castle.
Well, looky who started to show up.
Ooh.
It is Mr. Stud Sidious.
Hi, Stud.
And for your generous super chat last week.
Oh, he's got a prize for you.
I got a prize for you. I'll play it anytime you say something that makes me laugh or something like that. Unless you decide to become a channel member. If you play it, become a channel member, and I'll play it every week when you show up.
Mm-hmm.
But you asked for it, and I shall deliver.
The new house is amazing. So much character. We do have a rat problem.
I want the knife.
Well, there you go, sir.
You didn't put the please in there. You just got the I want the knife.
I want the knife. Because he did it twice. The first one I thought was funnier.
Yeah. Well, the second time he does it, he says, please.
Yeah.
That's all he says. Oops, that's not the same.
And Stud City says, I was babysitting little Polish Italian gremlins. Oh no.
Are those children or
Yeah.
dogs? Polish
Sounds like some
Italian.
spicy meatballs.
Polish Italian.
Oliver says, yeah, that's true. I feel old and we need another Death Star. I've kind of been squandering my money on Transformers currently. Yeah, I hear you there. I took a It's all because we were playing the Ninja Turtles games on the Switch as a family and stuff. That played a role, and they also have reissued a lot of the Ninja Turtles toys from when I was a kid. So yeah, I took a detour off of Lego for a couple of weeks there and spent some of my extra funds on.
You point at me.
Yeah, she spent extra funds on Ninja Turtles toys for me.
I was like, what did I do?
Sometimes you got to do it. Sometimes you see something else besides Lego that catches your eye. You're just like, I got to do it.
We're such collectors.
Mm-hmm. Minifigure collectors here. Hello, sir. Tuning in for the giveaway. And here's another fellow Lego YouTuber. So this one's for you.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. And you must be the Monopoly guy. Thanks for the free parking.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
And Trevor's Videos is here as well. Hello, Trevor.
Hello, Trevor.
And he is another Lego YouTuber, so this one's for
Ted, Annette! Hey. Glad you could come. How you doing? Give me your coat. Ted has a small carpet cleaning business in receivership. They got $15,000 left on the house at 8%. They're okay.
Write it all off. This whole party. So I invited clients instead of friends. Sure, Lewis, that's why.
Stud says, my nieces and nephews are a crazy genetic combination, Italian and Polish, stubborn just like my sisters. And Oliver says, do you know what the Devastator is? Can't say that I do. I mean, it sounds kind of familiar, but I can't think of anything. Ooh. And Brickapick says, how is the baby? Ringworm all gone?
Yes.
He has a clear bill of health.
He is running the house like he owns the joint.
I've been posting some shorts with him in there.
Yeah.
So if you want to see him, check out my shorts feed, and you'll find I brought him down and caused some chaos down here in the Lego room and see what he was going to get himself into.
He actually was pretty darn good.
He was.
The way he was walking on around him.
Yeah, he could dodge in and out of the Lego sets and not even mess anything up.
Pretty nimble. Nimble little guy.
And but he is a good little kitty, I gotta say, and he's full of confidence.
He is.
And we love seeing that about him. Like
that boy's tail is up all the time.
he is not afraid of the dogs, and he will just run our dogs. And so much so that our other cat, we have an older female cat, and she she started out as a barn cat, so she went outside and she's dealt with wild animals and has held her own against that. But she's always been terrified of our dogs. Don't want to go anywhere near them. But because the little guy is not afraid of him, will come run raining out at him. She's gotten some confidence, and she's been coming out around the dogs a little bit of late as well. So that's been nice to see.
We still have one dog that we have to put away because he's the alpha.
Yeah, he's an alpha.
He's not going to take nothing from no little alpha.
No. And he sees that there's a power struggle going on.
Yeah.
And he will
take advantage of it.
And he will show that he is the top dog of the house.
Yeah. So we do got to put him up. But he's not afraid of anything. It's so adorable. He's so confident. And just to watch him run around the house, just like he owns the joint. And we have a gate in front of their room that they stay in. And he just scales the gate whenever he wants. He goes in and out whenever he wants, and it's cute. It's adorable. It's fun having him around. He makes me giggle most of the time, but he's not so cuddly. He's only cuddly when he wants to be cuddly. That's the only part, is I want to snuggle him and he won't snuggle. He'll end up biting my face.
He'll get snuggly as he gets older.
When he's tired, he's snuggly.
But right now he's full of pee and vinegar.
Yes. Well, like yesterday, George got a jump rope from school, from the Jumpathon for the Heart Association, and he was chasing the jump rope. George was running around with a dragon, and that knocked him out. And he was tired and he was snuggly then, but you gotta wear him out in order to get snuggles from him.
Monkey Legend says, I'm just building a little Star Wars house thing, Mock. I have like 3 or 4 videos of mine that got canceled because I'm lazy.
Oh. You canceled them? As long as it was you that canceled them.
Stud says, hope you're doing well. Also, Trevor, I just got off of babysitting duty. I don't know how you people with children do it. Man, it's work.
Oh, yes, it is work.
It is.
They're a joy.
Yeah, but
darn it. Do I have another one of those? Yes, I do. Oh no, I need 2.
He is my greatest accomplishment.
Your son.
You hear that, kid?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I did hear that.
Yeah.
I don't know where it went. It's gone forever.
Moments is taking off. He's got to heading home from work. Talk to you all later.
Drive careful. Take care.
All right. Mini Fig Collector says, I love the kitten attack in the city. I have one coming up where he's in the pirates area, and I had to get after him a little bit down there. He was, because the more he came down and stuff that he did, the more confident he was getting in it.
Mm-hmm.
At first, he was kind of like, what is all this? Stud says, I love kids, but having to be responsible for them 24/7 is a bit much for me. I admit it.
Well, do you have my part?
As long as you here, straight there.
No, it's green. That was my other part.
As long as you feed them and put them to bed at a decent hour.
Feed and water them daily.
Yeah. They require nourishment.
They do. Oh, there it is. I found it. Thanks, Lola. It was under your head.
Brecca Pick says, neither of mine are snuggly. I just squish them, but nope. I just want to squish them, but nope.
Aw, I know.
And Jacques is here. He says, hello, everyone. Sorry I'm late. Just finished work.
Hello,
Oh,
Jacques.
thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks
for coming in.
Oh.
He's one of our moderator supremes.
Am I building this backwards? I think I am.
Stud says, kittens usually want to snuggle at night. My cats would always try to get into bed, and my bulldog would run security detail. He wouldn't let them into the room. Yeah, if we let him sleep with us, I bet he would be a lot more snuggly at night and stuff like that. But we let 2 of our dogs, they sleep in the bedroom with us. So one of them is our alpha male, and I know we would wake up to some kerfuffle at some point.
Some kind of.
And I need my beauty rest, or else I get grouchy.
I get grouchy.
I had to get up early and go to physical therapy today. I wasn't super happy about that.
Thrilled about that.
Main Figure Collector says, how did you come up with the name Kairu? So it's Kiryu. Kiru, yes. And
our son,
he is a huge Godzilla fan,
a ginormous Godzilla fan,
and he can talk your ear off about Godzilla and all the other kaiju monsters. You know.
Godzilla is the king of the monsters.
Yes.
See, there you go.
Don't get him started. Just kidding.
And it was actually Jen that came up with the name because I said that when we decided to get a little kitten, I said, we're going to have to just accept the fact that he's going to want to name it either Godzilla or Catzilla or something like that. And we're just going to have to roll with it. Because if we left it up to him, it would have been something like that. And then
what was Pitter at first? Violet Rose?
Yeah.
Kids, they're funny, man.
But Kiru is the name of the 3rd Mechagodzilla. Counting the newest movie, there's been 4 iterations of Mechagodzilla at this point. And Kiru was the name of the 3rd one, which literally in Japanese means mechanized dragon. And Georgie always just attached himself to that one, and
so much that we had to we painted. He had to buy with his own money because Daddy wouldn't let him paint one that he bought.
Yeah.
So he had to earn his own money and buy his own Mechagodzilla that I would paint for him
to make it look like the
Kiru in
that he likes.
That he likes. So
so we knew there was going to be a Godzilla involved in there somewhere, and she said, well, I kind of like Kiru.
Yeah, what about Kiru?
I was like, all right.
And then from then on, he's been Kiru.
So his official name is Kiru Godzilla, and then he has our last name,
which we won't say.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's that's where we came up with it. He's a Godzilla, and he's a monster. Mm-hmm. He might not be a mechanized monster, but he's a monster. He's so fun.
He's gotten a lot better, but he was tearing up my legs.
Oh gosh, you should see the scars on his
because you
leg.
just crawl right up. Because when he had the ringworm, we had to put him in isolation.
Poor boy was literally climbing the walls, but he was climbing Mike's leg.
But I would go and spend an hour or two every day with him, give him his medicine, and and give him some
human contact. But and so he's really established a big bond with me. And he would climb right up my legs, and he was just clawing the crap out of me. Yeah, his legs were just, like he got hit with a weed whacker. So many scratches all over him.
I have now made Bam Bam Molina.
Oh, you made Bam Bam Molina? Are those Iron Man's feet?
Yep.
Why'd you steal Iron Man's feet?
He was destroyed.
Oh, is it the Hulk Buster?
Brickapick says, "Yup, exactly, studs. Mine were snuggly when I want to sleep. I get pinned sometimes with one on each side."
Oh.
Well, at least you get some snuggle time in with them.
Right.
Stud says, "Most cats at night want to chill and snuggle. I like that about cats. My dog just wouldn't have it."
Oh.
And it's funny, in my younger days, because this is, I've had a few different cats over the years, but I've always in my younger days, I was always kind of like they called me the cat whisperer. Like I have a good understanding of the wants and needs of the feline variety. Maybe that's why I do so good with the females as well. And
are you fishing?
And so
I'm not taking that bait.
But when I finally got some dogs, I kind of switched over to the dog side of things. But little Kiru has reinvigorated my love of cats. He's a good little kitten.
He is.
He's my little buddy.
It's gonna be fun.
Mine.
Yes, he is yours. But I told you, Daddy is the daddy. You're like the big brother.
Yeah.
Do you do all the care?
You
can't call yourself daddy if you don't clean him up.
Yeah. Do you feed him? Do you water him? You clean his poop?
No.
You certainly don't do that.
You give him his medicine?
No.
Right.
Yeah, see.
I told you can't call yourself the daddy if you do that.
I'll do those things for you.
You're just a big brother. That's okay. He needs a big brother.
And I'm his big brother.
You're his big brother, yes.
Crickapick says, "Yep, they don't want you though. They just want your body heat."
Oh.
Stud says, "Exactly. They just want a warm place to chill."
Yep.
So do you guys want to see my two characters?
Brickapick says, "I called my D&T familiar kaiju Georgie."
Aww.
He's a panther.
Aww.
Panther named Georgie.
Aw, that's so sweet.
What did he say?
She Brickapicks. She
she has a D&D side character,
like
a little friend.
A little friend.
She named it Georgie.
That
It's a
helps him
panther.
out. She called him Georgie after you. Isn't that sweet?
Monkey Legend. So they say Lego makes Godzilla sets is the day you're gonna run out of money.
Oh.
Yeah, we would be in for all of those.
Oh my
And
god.
I love Godzilla.
Oh my goodness. Do ya?
Yeah.
Stud says, I had this rad little all-black exotic short-haired Persian cat. He was a Persian but had normal short hair. I named him Sergeant Pepper.
Aw.
I miss that cat. He looked like Gizmo, just all black. I like the name
Aw,
Sergeant Pepper.
Sergeant Pepper. That's cute.
Stud says Sarge would always try to sleep on me at night. The dog was so jealous.
Aw.
Yes, our dog down here, Lola, she's the one that comes down here when we have our show. Sometimes you can see her walking around a bit. She was my little precious little princess, and she sees the way that I am handling Kiru, and she does get jealous.
Yep.
Because she used to get that treatment when she was a little puppy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys want to see my 2 characters?
Show them. Bring them on over there.
One.
Oh.
I have fully built them both. Bam Bam is just like
Who's
normal.
this one? Tell them who this one
Bam
is.
Bam Bambalina.
Bambalina.
Bam Bambalina.
Bam Bambalina.
George.
Ramblambo.
That's how we spell it.
Oh.
What? She's all white. Well, she has a little bow.
I see her little bow.
And Bam Bam, he's now fully complete. Has his horns and tongue and mouth.
His horns are knives. He's got some blades up there. Well, good job, buddy.
I'm planning to make on the next one tomorrow
Yeah.
about you guys.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you did good. Did you just make this right off camera just now?
Yep.
Good job. You did that pretty quick.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
I did it over there while you guys were doing over here.
Yeah.
And I finished Bam Bam. I used some of these pieces. Checkboard pieces.
What checkboard pieces?
The Christmas checkboard pieces.
Oh, I understand.
That's mine.
That's okay. Well, it's not yours, but that's okay. I approve. I approve. It's fine.
Because you can.
I don't know if I approve about the Iron Man feet, but
Well, the Mexer is.
I know. Okay. Good job, bud.
Stud says
Thanks for
bulldogs
sharing.
are stubborn though, so I get it. The kids. Monkey Legend says I have a cat named Chester and a dog named Linus. Linus and Chester attacks Linus. Chester attacks Linus all the time. Stud says, Lil G, Georgie, I'm sure your kitten eventually will be waking up with you all night. You'll see.
Oh, he doesn't like him in his bed.
No.
Because I mean, if we have him out, he'll go in there. Like I said, he's got the run of the whole house. And Georgie doesn't like his door shut. So he goes in there and then I hear, can you get this cat? Can you get this cat out of here? I'm trying to sleep.
I can't sleep and I can just see him.
Yeah, and he does run all over your room, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he
Well,
climbs over the couch.
I know. I told you cats are nocturnal. They're more active at night.
Monkey Legend says his Legos are really good.
Ah, thank you.
My Legos?
Yeah, your Legos.
Stud says, great characters, Georgie. I love the creative minds of children.
Good job. Everybody
You
loves
should get
him.
your own children.
We already established
that he doesn't need any.
Yeah. Says 24/7's a bit much.
Yep.
Oliver says, I'm
Look
back
at
on a better
Bam
phone and I have internet everywhere so I can rapid fire chat with less currently's thrown in.
Oh. Rapid fire.
So I have a couple of Lego ideas sets to discuss today.
Oh, I'm sorry. I knocked your head
Your
off.
head is a little difficult to.
Yeah, well, it would have been better if I didn't knock it off either. Sorry. There's Lego ideas you want to discuss?
Mm-hmm. Stud says, see already cats in your bed, Georgie. You will grow to like it, my man.
What is it?
Monkey Legend's
Cat
gotta
in your
go.
bed.
Gonna have dinner now. Okay, well, thanks for joining
stopping
us.
by. Enjoy your dinner.
A cat in my bed?
Yeah, he said he'll eventually like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause they'll be snuggly.
Yeah, when he gets a little bit bigger, he'll be more snuggly. He already does some snuggling with me.
He
so
does.
If I pick him up, he just starts purring.
Well, every morning when I pick him up, because I go into the room and he instantly attacks me, and he's got a little tie. So, and he gets his little arm stuck in his tie. So I always have to fix it every morning. And he's just purring away. He's just loving it. But he's trying to bite me at the same time.
Yeah, because we haven't gotten him a collar yet, and she put a little bow tie on him, and he was cute in his little bow.
He was adorable in his bow tie. And it kept him busy.
He bites and attacks it now, so now it looks like he's wandering around with like a long neck tie,
all open.
And he's just getting out of work.
He's off the clock. And it gets stuck on his little foot, but it keeps him busy. It kind of keeps his mouth.
He can bite that.
Yeah, he can bite that instead of me. I mean, he still bites me, but.
Let's try an easier one.
So first up, we have Mary Poppins Cherry Tree Lane 60th anniversary, and it is by Free the Kraken with 6,537 supporters. It says 724 days left. So I would say this is almost a shoo-in to get to the 10,000. And when I saw this set, I said, "Oh, Mrs. Mikey J."
I'm all trying to look at it, but I can't see it because the microphone's in the way.
He did a good job recreating the feel.
They did.
Cherry Tree Lane, I gotta say.
The sailboat next door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another picture there. They'll flying their kites.
Aw, and it's minifig scale. I like that.
Yeah.
It's not microfigs.
If this got made, you would be picking this.
I would be, yes. Yes, I would. That is definitely on my list. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
See, how is this not a staff pick?
I don't know what their
criteria is.
Yeah, for staff picks.
Because this looks pretty stinking good in my opinion.
I love it.
That
is my favorite part about it. Is the
although I would have given him an actual cannon, not a brick built one. But.
Right? Yeah.
Always throwing cannons whenever you can, says Mikey J. The Pirates, man.
Real cannons wherever you can. Well, they probably don't have any in the studio program.
Here's the inside of the house. That's actually a pretty good recreation of their bedroom.
Sure is. They even have the dollhouse.
Yeah.
Wow.
What are the kids' names?
What is it?
I can't remember.
There's Mr. Banks.
Yeah. What is this?
It's Mary Poppins.
The Lego idea set.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I can't remember it. Where's Moments of the Magic?
Right.
He would know.
And here's Dick Van Dyke's character.
Oh, the chimney sweep.
Chim chimney, chim chim cherry.
Chim chim chiroo. I can't remember. It's gonna kill me now. You know what? I'll probably instantly remember off camera.
They have two different variations of Mary Poppins. It looks like it. Red outfit and because she did wear
2 different outfits.
Yeah. And here's when
the bank.
Yeah.
Toppins a bag. Feed the birds.
Here's all the minifigures. Yeah. Maybe that's not
Jane and Michael. Oh
maybe
my
that's
gosh.
Not 2 variations
driving me nuts.
Maybe that's the mother.
No. It may be the bird lady.
Well, let's read.
Yeah, maybe they'll tell us.
Celebrate the 60th anniversary of the most famous nanny in the world with this project, Mary Poppins Cherry Tree Lane 60th anniversary. For this project, we decided to join our culture and passion of Lego at Mary Poppins. in order to recreate the lovely Cherry Tree Lane Street. As brothers and fans of Lego, Mary Poppins was a part of our childhood. We created this project as a tribute and a nice memory to the first movie, with also some references to the second one. This project includes, indeed, plenty of references to both Mary Poppins movies, such as the Penguins, Carousel Horse, the Snow Globe, Kites, and many others. The inside of each building is also full details and includes a lot of scenes to recreate your favorite moments of the movies. This project contains 11 minifigures: Mary Poppins, 1964, Bert, Jane, Michael, Mr. Banks, Admiral Boom, Mary Poppins, 2018,
That's what it is. Then.
Mr. Dawes Jr., John, Annabelle, and Georgie. This
that's her. That's
from the second movie.
Yeah, it's Michael's kids.
Mary Poppins is not only a movie among hundreds of others, but also an integral story which still captivates adults and children across the world today. So we really hope that you will like this supercalifragilisticexpialidocious of a set.
Oh, anybody can say it backwards? Docious Cali Expiasticfragicalirupus.
So tell me down in the comments what you think of this set.
So that's Michael's kids.
Yeah.
And then that's the new Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
The Emily Blunt one. And then Jane and Michael. I love Jane's outfit. I love the yellow. That looks so cool. Yeah. Jane and Michael. I knew it. I knew I could get it. I'm glad I got it before you read it. Aw. I like that a lot. I'm a fan. It makes me want to watch it again. At least the second one.
We cover a lot of really good and well done Lego idea sets. We do. But I gotta say, that is one of the more impressive ones that I've seen in quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
The way that they actually captured the feel of that movie so well.
Both movies too, not just the first one.
I mean, Lego should really make that set.
That is a good one.
Brickapick says, "Ooh, I like that. Let's go fly a kite up to the highest height.
Let's go fly a kite and send it soaring."
Jacques says, "Looks beautiful. You're right. It should be a yes to sell." Yes.
Yes.
Stud Sadia says that mock builder was laying it down. Mikey will get that rat reference. You're right, Mikey. It's a better song than Round and Round. And Brickapick says Jane and Michael. Yes.
Yep. I got it.
And Stud
came
says,
to me.
I can't believe Lego hasn't approved a Poppins set yet.
Yeah.
And Oliver says, in second grade, I got extra credit for rightly supercalifragilisticexpialidocious on a spelling test. I already had an A+, so I didn't do much.
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah, I practiced so much. I probably rewound that tape, my VHS tape, because that's what it was. I probably rewound my VHS tape over and over and over again to get the backwards, the Docious Cali Expiasticfragicalirupus.
You said, do we have that on VHS over there?
Well, I'm sure we do. Maybe not. Yep, it's right there. I think it's the second one in from the left. Can't really see it very good because of the.
And then which row?
Top. Next to All Dogs Go to Heaven. Mary Poppins.
No, that's the Great Mouse Detective.
Oh, I thought it was.
It might be in the back row because there's more than one row.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that tape's worn out, especially at that part. Oh, I loved that movie.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, you've never seen it, have you?
No.
Oh, it's good.
We still haven't shown them Never Ending Story yet either.
I know.
Epic fail.
We have that up north, though. We'll probably do that this summer.
Well, we'll watch some stuff up north.
Yeah. I think we even have Mary Poppins on DVD up there, too, Georgie. We could watch it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure we do have the DVD.
That's back when Disney could. Not only did they have magic when it came to their animated films, but their live action movies had magic to them too.
Well, they put animation in
and
that
I know
movie.
Disney's not watching my stream; they don't care what I have to say. But you guys have lost the magic, especially in your live action productions. You can still do an animated one good every now and again, but
They can still do it. Beauty and the Beast was magical.
But that was a remake of something that they already did. I'm saying Mary Poppins was
one.
from scratch, and
wow. Anyway, and the word you're looking for is
Oliver says I wasn't correct and it wasn't asked for, but it was scrawled across the bottom of the paper.
What?
The supercalifragilistic.
Oh.
Stud says the brick built VHS tape in the new Disney Snow White set is so cool.
Oh yeah.
He says I think it's a Snow White set. It's the new Disney like villains set. It's basically a villains battle pack that comes with some shelf sitters.
Is it the Snow White one or is it Sleeping Beauty? I think it's Sleeping Beauty because the apple represents Snow White.
Yeah.
So I think the VHS tape that they build, I think that's Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
I think.
Oliver says when he's older, he'll probably love Time Pirates.
Ooh.
And Brickapick says never ending story, emotional damage.
Oh, yeah. Emotional damage.
Stud says just cover Georgie's eyes when Artax is in the
Oh.
swamps of sadness. I still fast forward that scene.
That's
what makes us tough, man.
I have no doubt that someone's going to react very strongly to that scene.
What?
He still doesn't like Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom all that much because I don't know how familiar you guys are with that, spoiler alert. But when the island, there's like a volcano blowing up on the island and they're getting dinosaurs off the island, and I think it's Diplodocus is one of the long neck ones. It wants on the boat and they don't let it on the boat and it's crying and
yeah, he doesn't like that part so much. I agree, I don't like it either. Oh,
all right, you don't need to.
Well, you need to bring it up so. I know.
King Old Laura says my brick designer program Mac is still in review for over 24 hours so far.
Ooh, hey.
Uh-oh.
Is that good or bad?
I don't know.
I don't know either. You'd think if they were gonna.
Stud says Brickowicz is right. Don't let him watch the Artax scene.
Yeah.
Oliver says, I think a lot of the magic would come back if they had one director in a given movie and they went to actual special effects and sets, not just CGI. Yeah.
Practical effects are way better than CGI.
Brickapick says that scene traumatized me for like 10 years. Yeah. The scary dog, I saw his eyes everywhere. Yes, Gamork. That scene is the one that stuck with me more than Artax scene. Yeah, that scene that scared me as a kid, but in like a good way. Like I've grown up liking scary movies. Brickapick says Time Bandits. Stud says, as an adult, I still can't watch that scene. I get never-ending story PTSD.
We all grew up with it.
Stud says, my parents had a little farm. They still do. So when I saw that horse scene, I got emotional.
Oh, yeah.
Jacques says, I shed a tear on that scene from Jurassic Park as well.
I know. Those are my favorite. I love the long necks. It was sad.
So, in other news, I have another Lego Ideas submission to discuss with you guys.
That one was a good one.
That one was a good one.
I like that. Well, I don't know that we ever have bad ones. I don't know that we would showcase a bad one.
That one, let me kick it off there. I haven't found it yet. I thought I did. I had it up on my phone, but...
Oh. Hard for life.
This one's a bit happier, I promise.
Oh, my Poppins is happy.
It's got a tough act to follow, though. I got
right. Oh, I did see this one.
All right. So next up, we have this one, and this is kind of fun. I gotta say, AC/DC Thunderstruck. Thunder. Na, 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 na. It is by Lego Jerry, 315 supporters, so it's got a long ways to go, 386 days left. I mean, it's AC/DC jamming out on the stage, but I gotta say he did a good job with the minifigures. Like, I'm actually really impressed. They look like them. Like, I'm kind of jealous. Like, I want to make that because I wanted to make like Guns N' Roses or somebody, but to find like a top hat with hair on it, like it's hard to find that. But for AC/DC here, like they did a good job.
We kick out whoever's in the rock band that's in
the
jazz
club. AC/DC
we'll put AC/DC in there. That little rock band's out of here.
I like the stairs. Looks like he's got something plugged into it too. Let me go back. See?
Oh.
And here they are. I mean, these are a pretty good representation of AC/DC in minifigure form.
Yeah.
I gotta say.
That is pretty good.
Like, if you would have, before I saw this, if you would have told me you could make an Angus Young that looked that good,
right,
or Brian Johnson, I would have said, I don't know. But I mean, gosh darn it,
he did.
He did it. Let's read the story. 833 parts. The idea. My favorite rock band is definitely AC/DC, and their most famous and iconic music is Thunderstruck. This is how the idea was born. The build. In this set, I tried to build a part from the iconic Thunderstruck video clip at London's Brixton Academy. In this set can be found Brian Johnson, Angus Young, Malcolm Young, Cliff Williams, Chris Slade in minifigure form. I think this set would look very good on shelves. My dream is to reach 10,000 votes of an idea. Thanks to everyone who helps with this. Well, you are welcome. And for those about to rock, I salute you. So tell me down in the comments, everyone, would you like to see this made? Any kind of like rock stuff like this, I would be all for. I know Stud would like to see a rat one. That would be fun too. I'm gonna log in right now on Jennifer.
Make sure I support it.
Yeah.
I got that song stuck in my head. It was supercalifragilistic. Now I got Thunderstruck stuck in my head. What a difference.
So Oliver says, I guess you could say this set rocks.
Yo.
Brickapick says, they really are good. The minifigures, they are.
I know.
Like, even if the set doesn't get mad,
I always want to make them anyway.
Stud says, such a great band live. Those figs are great. Yes, I've seen AC/DC live twice. Yes. And it was always a great time. Stud says, sucks the singer lost his voice. Well, he lost his hearing. And that had a big effect on it. Oliver says, have you ever heard of the Tally Hal, Mikey? If you could build a band out of Lego, it would be Tally. They're from Michigan. I've never heard of them. No.
Tally
Hall?
Tally Hall. Tally Ho? I don't know. No, I've never heard of them.
Stud says they have bad luck with singers. Well, they're not young chickens anymore either. So
they did a great job with Axl Rose.
Yeah, he sing better for AC/DC than he does in Guns N' Roses. He had a great run though. His voice is so distinctive. It is. I'm actually, more of a fan of the Bon Scott era, the original singer for AC/DC. Dirty Deeds, Done Dirt Cheap, TNT, Big Balls, Long Way to the Top if you want to rock and roll, Highway to Hell. I mean, I love both eras, but there's something about the original era that they were more of a true blue rock and roll band in those days. By the time Brian Johnson came, they were like mega stadium rock band. And I mean, it still has, Thunderstruck, Back in Black, You Shook Me All Night Long, For Those About to Rock. I mean, they still had a lot of great songs, but if push comes to shove, yeah, I like the Bon Scott era better. Stud says he had a great run. Oh, I already read that one. Him and Axl Rose have those distinctive tones. Yeah. And Stud says, yes, Scott was good. He went nuts, though. Bad luck in the band. Well, he died. Drank himself to death. Birds and Stuff is here. Hello, Birds and Stuff. How are you today? He says, thanks for commenting on me. Well, you are welcome. And you are a budding YouTuber as well, Lego YouTuber, so I'll give you this one.
And Ned! Hey, glad you could come. How you doing? Give me your coat. Ted has a small carpet cleaning business in receivership. They got 15,000 left on the house at 8%. They're okay.
Tell them all their business, man.
Oliver says, Seven Nation Army kind of slaps. I used to think it was AC/DC.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Birds and Stuff says, how are you guys today? I am doing good.
We're doing well. Thank you. How are you?
Doing good, he says.
Good.
Stud says, yeah, he got too nutty rock star stuff like the drummer from GNR. Yeah, get a little too much into Mr. Brownstone. I used to do a little bit, and do with a little, got more and more.
Just trying to a little bit of unfold. Now I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head.
Stud says, that's why I'm glad I left the hardcore music scene for design. I went too hard, too young. Yeah, as did I.
Well, you're lucky you got out, because a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
Right behind you.
Birds and Stuff says, but we'll have Too Good soon.
What?
I'm confused, but okay.
But we'll have Too Good soon. Oh, I used those. I know I don't have those. I don't have those parts. I use those parts. Uh-oh.
Stud says, design saved me. I literally would have taken the night train.
On a night train. Great, I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head.
I'm on a night train.
I'm never getting out. I'm on a night train.
It's funny, since when she's building Harry Potter set, every time we see the night bus, we always change it to
I'm on the night bus. I can never get it out. I'm on the night bus.
Never to return.
Mike has he loves to change lyrics. He's got an affinity for changing lyrics and songs that make them funny.
Well, thanks for popping in, Birds and Stuff. I appreciate it.
Yes, absolutely.
So we're at about an hour and 30 minutes in, and I know some folks are waiting on pins and needles.
Waiting for see who wins that truck. Who's gonna win the truck?
Stud City says the night bus.
Yo, I never get enough.
King Olmer says, Mikey, you finished your jug joke yet? I use the word cups. It's pick a brick cups.
There's no jug jokes.
I've been informed someone's heard about enough of that stuff.
I've heard about enough of it. It's not so funny.
Well, it is time, everyone. This is what is on the line. Yes, you can get this through Lego now, but it'll cost you $180.
You can win here for free.
You can win here for free. We have 10 names. So I went with the old wheel of names again. Hopefully, our net's been running a little better.
Do it. No. It doesn't like it at all. Thank you. It does not like this website.
It doesn't like this website.
Much. You're better off drawing names from a hat.
Drawing names from your hat?
Yeah.
Daddy's hat?
Let's see if it comes back in when I get rid of it.
Yo.
Our toy world is here. Hello.
Hello.
Well, let's.
Yo. See, I told you it hates
I'm
it.
a detective, and you must be the Monopoly guy. Thanks for the free parking.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Yes. So it does hate that website.
Yeah. We lose signal every single time. I told him, he doesn't listen.
Well, I was trying it out.
But we've tried it out.
Well,
You can't try any harder. See, you got everybody all jonesing to get it done, and bam, we gotta
I'm
stop.
gonna see what else. If anybody has any suggestions of alternative
Name hat generators. There's Hermione. Hermione Granger. 12 of these. 1, 2, 3. Oops, sorry if that's in your way. 4, 5, 7.
all right.
Find one. Nine.
Our Toy World says, how do I enter the giveaway? Well, you can't enter it today. What you have to do is show up in our streams. Every week we do the Can You Guess the Lego minifigure, and if you are the first one with the correct answer in the chat, you get entered for the giveaway. We're not taking any new additional entries today. We are just literally giving away the prize. Oh, I sent Stud on a. He's like in the night bus, Joe. Ready to cast spells and burns. I never learn. I'm on the night bus. You'll never watch that scene again.
That's like my favorite scene
I'm on
of
the
that whole
night
movie.
bus. I can never get off.
I fell over. Well, what'd you fall over for? I didn't do it on purpose. Well, come on then.
No,
You're
let me
just
see.
waiting on the
If
grass
this,
to
let me
grow.
add this one to it. Let me see if this. I haven't put anything on here yet. Let's see if we go down to.
Sure does. No, that's how we get called out on shenanigans. People say we do it all wrong.
I'll keep looking.
You are going to have a giveaway on your giveaway show.
Yes.
Sure.
You're so funny.
I am. I'm hilarious.
Well, I don't want to get accused of any shenanigans.
I told you this before. You had time to prepare.
I did prepare.
You didn't. You used the same thing, which doesn't work. That's not preparing. Isn't the definition of insanity doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results? Don't squint your nose at me. Just because I'm right.
You are never right.
Oh, how'd that happen?
I am just slightly in error.
Oh, just slightly. But an error you are.
Well, so far so good with this thing.
No one. Random name picker. Random nose picker.
So I haven't used this before, so we're all learning here.
We're still going to do the last man standing, though, right?
I'm going to try.
Try to do the last man standing. See if that works.
So we're free to fill up the dead space, dear.
Me? Oh. There's dead space. I'm not good at that. I'm a sidekick, man. You know, I really don't know what I'm going to do with this. But I'm building it nonetheless. I would like to somehow get my Hogwarts, like all my accessories and stuff put in. That would be lovely. Lovely titles. There, I did that. How's it going over there? Is it working?
Well,
number of names to pick one.
Yeah. So this is just a trial run just to see if this works. Maybe I should put different names on there just to...
You entered all their names in there already. Oh wait. I did do that wrong.
Well, I don't want anybody to feel screwed. So I'm gonna...
You can put some fake names in there?
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Mike Jen. Don't. I was gonna say, don't do that one. He's gonna he's gonna want something.
All right, let's see how it goes. Okay, so then I can just delete down.
Has it picked it? Oh, okay.
And
Mikey. Or was it Mickey?
All right, that'll work.
So this will work. How's our signal doing? Down again. And I'm just a hat, for heaven's sakes. These generators take too much of our signal. You can't do it.
It's coming back. This one's not as bad as the other ones. I don't know why they hate us.
Well, it's because it takes too much bandwidth or whatever. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know what the name is, but it takes too much of the internet. Do you see how prepared he is?
Whatever.
I informed you thusly. I so informed you thusly. This is your
I had hoped that the Wheel of Names was gonna be fine.
Why? We've used it how many times and it hasn't been fine how many times? Again, definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results.
King Old North wants to know where the wheel spin is. Boo! Well, I think we just established why we have no wheel spin. So we're gonna go with this today. And Jacques says, Mikey, you love that video games. Have you ever seen the trailer for Gran Turismo for a movie?
Ooh.
No.
I have not.
Minifig Collector says, I'm just in time. Yes. And it is going to be the last name selected. And I promise you, there's no shenanigans afoot.
There is no shenanigans.
If anything looks funny, it's because our internet.
Our ignorant internet.
But it's going to be the last name standing. So I'll pick a name, and if you get picked, you get deleted, and so on and so forth until there's just one name left, and they are the winners. So let us begin.
You put it on there if they have more than one.
Yeah.
Put them twice on there.
Yeah, they're on there.
All right.
All right. First one up. Mayo, you're down an entry.
Down an entry.
Next one. Mayo's down both of his entries.
It went Mayo again?
It did.
Oh, wow. Sorry, Mayo. That was definitely
Next one. King Oldendorf, you are eliminated.
He only has one on there?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Next one. Minifigure Collector. Sorry, my friend.
Boo. Oh, my goodness. Having a hard time with these.
Doing all right so far. Next up, Infamous Convict. He lost an entry.
Uh-oh.
Next one. Infamous Convict. You've lost another entry.
Oh, no. How many do we have left?
Infamous Convict. You've lost another entry.
Oh, my goodness. He's only got one more chance to win.
So we're down to the final three: Thunderlogger, Infamous Convict, and Brick-a-Pix. Next one, Infamous Convict. You lost again.
I swear it just does. It likes the names over and over again, huh?
And now we're down to Thunderlogger and Brick-a-Pix.
Who do we got?
Who will win? Brick-a-Pix, you are the winner.
Brick-a-Pix is the winner.
Congratulations, Brick-a-Pix.
She won.
You won, Brick-a-Pix.
Yay!
So
You don't get me in my
send me your address on Discord or Instagram or wherever, and we will get you the prize. And do you have it?
Right. Maybe you should ask her if she has it. Right.
I would love it if you don't. If you do, I understand. You got 2 now.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
No shenanigans.
No shenanigans.
We didn't even get charged with any shenanigans either.
Shit, you guys all saw it live. She had 1 entry and came out
on top.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, for our starting next week, we'll be starting all over again for a new prize. And I'll come up with a few different options, and I'll put a poll up on the community page, and whatever gets picked is what we'll go for.
And it's always fluid too. It doesn't mean that it's always going to be like that. You, if for some reason you definitely just don't want the prize that we're offering, then
You can get something from our store instead.
Right.
Yeah.
We have stuff in our store as well.
Yeah. Mini Fake Collector says, I wish I won. I can't afford gifts with purchases.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
I know, it is such a bummer
when
you lose.
I know Infamous Convict was really wanting it. He
I
had
know.
4 entries out of 10.
He did so good too.
I thought for sure he was going to take one.
One
but-
after another.
Yeah. Brick-a-Pix with her 1 lowly entry and came out on top.
She did. Oh.
I'm on the night bus.
No!
Waiting for my stop. I'm on
It's
the
in my
night bus.
head. I can't get it out. You are going to solidify that in my brain.
I'm on a night bus, never to return.
You guys. Uh-oh. What was that, Lola?
Brick-a-Pix says, LOL, thanks, guys.
You're welcome. Thanks for playing.
Yeah.
What?
Why is there a fire snake?
It's a dragon. Because in the Room of Requirements, Malfoy sets off a fire dragon in the Room of Requirements, and it goes ablaze.
Brick-a-Pix was the winner, Mayo.
Yes. She has won the prize. 1, 2, 3.
Stud City says Georgia could dress up like Godzilla version of Vanna White and spin the wheel. Just brainstorming here.
He does have a Godzilla costume.
I'll not put it on.
Aw. But you're so cute in it.
Bam Bam will.
Bam Bam will put it on.
Yep.
He's not.
Well, like I said, Brick-a-Pix, if you want the moving van, it is yours. If not, we can send you something from our store instead.
Why does the snake
And-
and the fire dragon look similar?
So it is truly up to you.
You see the heads?
Yeah. It's probably because they reused the mold, honey. They just made it orange to make it fire dragon.
King Oldor says, so where Carrie moved to when she got a new moving truck on her way?
Where's she gonna go?
Jacques says, congrats to Brick-a-Pix. It's kind of poetic justice considering all the grief I've been giving her of late.
What do I get then?
You get me.
How is that poetic justice? Doesn't sound poetic at all.
You chose poorly.
Oh, I did not.
So how is your hobble together build going?
Well, this part's going good because I didn't steal any of the parts out of this one. So this one's actually doing pretty good. I can actually get this one somewhat assembled. But yeah, I couldn't do the top part. And I couldn't do the second part. I can do the bottom part.
Stud says even kids can tell when Lego cheaps out and reuses molds. You're a smart man, little George.
He's talking about the snake head. Why do they look the same? One's a dragon, one's a snake.
You want to get Bam Bam jump scared?
No, I don't want to get Bam Bam jump
That is true. That's what they are.
The
That's funny.
viewers. Do the viewers want to get jump scared?
No, I don't think the viewers want to get jump scared. They were giggling about you knowing the dinosaur or the dragon and the snake were the same mold.
I'm gonna give you this one for that.
The
He
new
was
house is
giggling.
amazing. So much character. We do have a rat problem.
I want the knife.
I can't believe you didn't put the please in there.
I want the knife.
George is gonna jump scare you with Bam Bam. There it is.
It's chapter 3 jump scared.
Oh.
Whoa,
Okay.
extreme close-up.
Yeah. Goodness gracious.
He does it close up.
Stud says he
Yeah.
wishes he could have you in design meetings, George.
Ah.
That's like a big honesty of a child.
Right, yo.
Baby's always watching.
Many Fit Collector says, Mikey J, you go to sleep on the couch for giving your grief.
Ah.
You want to get Bambolina jump scared?
If that would if I did that, he would always be on the couch.
I want the knife.
He always gives me grief.
Do you want to get Bambolina jump scared?
No more jump scares.
Sometimes she gives me grief too.
Oh, I give you grief. Yeah, absolutely.
Don't let her
So
fool
the
you.
viewers
Oh,
have
no.
to answer her questions for them not to get a jump scare again.
Yeah.
What's 2 plus 2?
No answer. Nobody knows. 2 plus 2.
That was 4. You guys are grown-ups.
They probably didn't hear you, buddy.
What about you? Do you know?
Oh.
I know 4 plus
He just
4.
said it.
What's 4 plus 4 equal?
8.
Good job.
What's 8 plus 8 equal?
12.
No.
No. 8 plus 8.
13.
No.
No.
20.
No.
You're just guessing.
Now you're just guessing. Count.
1, 2, 3,
Start from 8
8,
and go up to
10, 11, 12,
count 8 up.
1,
8.
8,
What comes after 8?
9.
9, 10, 30.
11.
30? You need to be my banker. I said, you need to be my banker. You go from 8 to 30 for it.
Jack was right there with 5.
1. Does anybody else have 1?
Oh,
Bad ballerina. Kid already has creative naming skills.
that actually isn't his. Those are YouTube. Something on YouTube. Bam Bam Garden.
Kindergarten.
He knows them all though. All right. You're gonna tip my Lego box over, and if you do, you pick up every single one of them.
Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah, I dropped the bin with all of our bars in it. Oh my gosh.
And I had to clean up.
No, I cleaned it up, but I was mad at myself for doing it.
Bambolina's done touched you guys.
What's going on?
She's whining.
Oh, it's Lola. I was like, why are you touching me?
I've been
Bambolina.
touching you for years. You never freaks before.
Bambolina.
Does anybody know what that's from?
Bambolina is still
Come on, stud.
Baby Bellina's gonna tell you guys something.
All right, Georgie, that's enough.
That's 1 plus 1. That's very easy, guys.
I've been touching you for years. You haven't freaked before.
I got my chair.
So do anybody know 1 plus 1?
Oh, your friend gonna talk about my girl, huh?
Does anybody, this isn't part of this, can you guess it, but does anybody know who this is?
Can anybody guess who this is?
I don't know. It's totally Baby Bellina.
Hey, you're wiggling.
Wiggle jiggly wiggle.
Stop wiggle jiggling.
Can you actually feel that?
I can't. Oh.
Yeah.
As soon as I was gonna walk away.
Wiggly jiggly jiggly.
What was that?
The remote.
To the trains.
Yep.
Isn't she cute?
Wiggly jiggly wiggly.
Stud says great outdoors.
I knew it, Stud. Good job. You can't see me, but I knew it. I knew you would know. It's been touching you for years. You were freaked before.
Did anybody know what's 1 plus 1?
Put us back up there. Put us back up there.
Do you guys know what's 1 plus 1?
Touching you for 12 years. You never freaked before.
I've never freaked before, and now it's freaking out.
All right, Georgie, come sit down if you're going to stay over here.
Brickapick says, I'm not sure. Well, that's because it's a custom.
I made her.
She is Rosie that Jen designed for our Shire. So it's Sam's wife.
Sam Wise. She's Rosie Wise.
Rosie Wise.
Or Gamgee. Rosie Gamgee.
Rosie Gamgees.
Yeah, isn't she cute? I love her. Because Sam Wise is my favorite, and I like Rosie.
She's probably never going to get an official minifigure.
Never, right? So this is what, and they don't make a blonde curly hair, really. So this is about as curly as I got. She got it in a ponytail. And then her face is Marion from Indiana Jones. And then her top is Angelica
Pirates of the Caribbean.
from Pirates of the Caribbean, and then she's just got dark green legs, little legs. So yeah, I thought she looked really cute, and she looks really cute in my Shire.
Yeah,
I like her. She was fun. I was happy to be able to add her. Or go over there, please.
Well, King Oldendorf has taken off. He says, gotta leave now. See you later on Amberlight Build Stream.
Take
Bye.
care. Bye, Oldendorf.
Bye. And speaking of which, I think we're about to wrap it up for tonight.
We're all done? Oh, it's time?
Yeah, we've hit the 2-hour mark.
Oh, yeah. It's not like I was going to finish this anyway.
Yeah.
I don't have...
Hopefully next week we'll get her to build a proper set.
Well, yeah, I will. Like I said, I think next week we're gonna do
one of the house banners.
No, we're gonna start the house banners. Yeah. I think I'm gonna start that, or I'll do the Black Lake set. So
dealer's choice, huh?
Yeah, I don't know which one I'm gonna do yet, but like I said, I had to get this one kind of built up a little because I opened all the bags and stole parts out of it. So I needed to do something with it. So yeah.
Brickapick says, yep, I'm sleeping out past my bedtime. Well, be sure to send me a message on Discord if you haven't already.
Careful.
Because you're getting something from us.
Yeah. You don't
happening.
If you don't want the truck, let us know. We can come up with something. We can find you something you like.
Yeah. Trevor says, really enjoyable stream as always.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Good night, morning, evening, everyone. Take care and stay creative. Absolutely. And Jacques says, good night, everyone. Take care and be safe.
Thanks. You too.
Bye. Bye.
And so speaking of random films, Uncle Buck was just on TV. Rest in peace, John Candy.
I love that movie. Here's a quarter. Go have a rat.
Here's no
Gnaw that thing off
quarters.
your face.
Here's 100 quarters.
All right.
Well, everyone, we'll see you on the flip flop.
Thanks so much, and congratulations again, Brickapix.
And if you haven't, liked the stream and all that good stuff, make sure you do on the way out. And we will be seeing you guys all next week at the same bat time, same bat channel. Take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, we got merch store. If you want to take a little piece of the show with you, you can get it right here. We got everything. You want some Mikey J stuff? We got the Mikey J Productions for you. So take a chance and stop by. We'll take care of you.